The Detroit Lions defense has struggled in recent years, so it's easy to see that they've been a problem. Perhaps the biggest issue is that they haven't had a problem of their own. That's going to change in a big way with the addition of linebacker James Houston from Jacksonville State. The Lions nabbed Houston with the 217th pick, and he comes packing a serious penchant for making quarterbacks feel the pain as well as a solid name as well. Joining reporters on a conference call after he was picked on Saturday, April 30th, Houston explained that his nickname is the problem, as in the old axiom Houston, we have a problem. Houston said his nickname in the problem, as in Houston, we have a problem. Houston himself has been a big problem for opposing offenses, and that's true whether or not he has played at Florida or Jackson State. While playing with Jackson State, Houston played for Deion Sanders, who famously chastised NFL teams for not paying attention to the JSU Pro Day. Houston becomes Sanders' first ever player drafted into the league as coach. Detroit paid attention, and could end up with a steal of a player as a result. It's possible he immediately vaults to the top of having the best nickname in the locker room. Lions praised for Scouring HBCU for Houston. Detroit may have managed to find a steal in Houston, and if that's the case, it will be due to the good work of the Detroit staff as well as General Manager Brad Holmes. Holmes was lauded by Steve Wyche of the NFL Network for showing up and taking the chance on Houston for his roster. Both earned their opportunities to shine in the NFL. Love how Lions GM Brad Holmes, who played at North Carolina A&T, drafted Jackson State LB James Houston. Both earned their opportunities to shine in the NFL, Wyche tweeted. Holmes himself is a HBCU alumni, so he knows the punch that players from that conference can pack when coaches and scouts look closely. To that end, he may have done a good thing in beating a lot of folks to the punch on Houston, who could do some good things for the roster. Houston's stats and highlights. It isn't just fun and games with Houston's name that the Lions will be getting. He's a monster of a player, and has put up stats while playing college football. Last season, Houston put up 70 tackles, 24 5 tackles for loss, 7 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and 1 defensive touchdown to go with 16 5 sacks. Houston played at Florida in 2020 and put up 37 tackles, 1 sack and 1 forced fumble. It's safe to say his career took off when he played for Sanders. Houston was also a first-team All-SWAC player, a STATS FCS All-American, and an FCS Coaches All-American last year. On the field, he packs a punch as the highlights show. He had 24 5 tackles for loss and 16 5 sacks. Houston for basically. April 12, 2022 T22 hours 59 minutes and 59 seconds. It's easy to see what kind of a problem Houston's been when he's been on the field and playing a big way. The Lions hope he can continue to represent a problem for the competition when he gets into the NFL.